Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In today's episode we're taking a look back to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 with a couple of surprise clips in here as well from an older Battlefield game. I'm so thrilled that people are still playing Battlefield 3 and 4 all these years later. We're of course in 2020, Battlefield 3 released in 2011 and Battlefield 4 released in 2013. A long time ago, but the games still hold up really well, and these clips from Archer on Battlefield 3 showcase what is still possible on this epic shooter. Dominator 666 is still playing BF3 all the time. I've bumped into him a couple of times over the past few weeks. He does take the jet a lot and he does destroy everybody. This is an epic clip on Caspian border. Next up is Matty Boss playing on Operation Locker Battlefield 4, getting a 1750 point stack with the MG4 on this awesome back rage. Now we're going back to Battlefield 2. Espadar is getting a kill with the WZ-551 on a jet. First time we've seen it done on the top plays. Moving over to Battlefield 4 and two clips sent in from Affinity. The first is Siege of Shanghai Rush. He's defending in the support class with the MG4. You can see a big kill streak on this classic flank by the waterside. Really nice stuff. Unfortunately doesn't get the big bonus kill on the Amtrak as you'll see, but a really nice spray down nonetheless. His second clip is on Operation Locker, once again Rush, but this time with the L85, a weapon you do not see used much on Battlefield 4 whatsoever. An awesome clip here in some hectic Operation Locker action. This episode of the Battlefield Top Plays is sponsored by Instant Gaming. Jump down to the description and check out some of the links down there for some awesome deals on games, not only on the PC but also on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. You can get your Xbox Live, stuff for the PlayStation Network, and also really good deals on game keys. Check out the links in the description down below. An awesome clip sent in from Cocainum playing on Battlefield 3 Operation Metro. This is your classic Metro clip. getting involved behind the enemy team. It's absolutely hectic with this M16A3, a weapon that virtually everybody has used extensively in Battlefield 3. It's such a good gun, easy to use, effective, and arguably the best in the class. An epic clip, this one, with a massive point stack right in the midst of the enemy team. Next up we have Cubic with 4 clips from Battlefield 4. Well, at least the first one is playing on Operation Metro behind the enemy team, getting some really satisfying sniping gameplay with the L115. Next up we're moving to Propaganda. Once again, an awesome sniper clip with the Scout Elite. Getting behind the enemy team, shooting a few of them in the face, and really, look at this map. Absolutely awesome. One of the best maps in Battlefield 4, that's for sure. His final Battlefield 4 clip is on Gulim Peaks with the CS5. A nice selection of clips really from the sniper class. We've got a couple of different snipers being used. This one is an aggressive flank around the back of the enemy team on this jungle map. And finally, a nice 6 kill streak on the back end of Noshar Canal's rush, Battlefield 3, with the JNG-90. Max Blaster 57 is next, Battlefield 4 Siege of Shanghai, and he's using the straw to take down helicopters.
I've eyes on a hostile enemy south location. Listen up, we've just neutralized objective Alpha.
Corsairs coming in with a Battlefield 4 clip on Operation Locker, a nice AEK streak to start things off, getting himself some really nice kills on this Delta objective. Starting in the snow lane, moving in towards the enemy players on the interior here. Some nice movement and accuracy in this clip.
Spotted a hostile.
Two Battlefield Hardline clips next from DualOG. This one is on Downtown, I believe the map is, and he's getting a couple of snipes on enemy pilots and passengers. An awesome clip.
Coming in!
They're using a helicopter!
The second is once again a scout clip on enemy pilots.
Hit that heli! Spotted a transport copter! Suspect moving in chopper! They got a transport chopper!
Benja's next, playing on Battlefield 4. Out of the side of a helicopter, he spots something in the distance. I can barely make it out, but he can with his s'more, fires this rocket into the distance, bails out of the transport helicopter, and picks up a kill after hitting an M2 slam on the ground. An only in Battlefield moment. DualOG is next. He's on top of the massive radio tower on road transmission, and he pulls off an only in Battlefield moment.
Asphalt hostile, machine gunner due south of your location.
Origami FX is next, and as you guys will know from previous episodes, he plays on the PlayStation 3, one of the only players to play on the PS3, get clips and actually send them into the top plays. He's a rare breed, this sort of player, so I'll include the 3 that he sent in. Some awesome tank versus air vehicle clips. Next up, a bit of a longer clip, a 28 kill streak in total from Redox FPS on Battlefield 4, Operation Locker, a clip cut from his live stream. He's playing with the AK in the medic class, of course. It's the tryhard loadout, everyone runs this thing on Operation Locker when they're trying to get these big kill streaks and take on all of these enemies that are bunched up. He has a massive score, as you can see from the scoreboard. This is Rush, he's also defending, so he's trying his best to push towards the enemy players, but quite often on Rush, on Operation Locker, you'll find with the lanes that you'll take one lane out, this then gives you access to get into the others, usually behind the enemy team, and quite often, your team, when you're defending at least, don't follow you. So it can be quite fun for getting these massive point stacks and kill streaks. Next up, a clip from McKnight playing on Battlefield 3, using this really strong AN-94 to blast a hole on this game of Rush on Grand Bazaar. Loads of enemies in his way, he needs to make his way through this gap here to get to the objectives. It can be super tricky, it's really difficult sometimes to push through these doorways as enemies pile up, and it just gets to be a really hectic map. Luckily for him, this AN-94 is a killing machine, he's super accurate, and his spotting of enemies is fantastic. Lots and lots of kills in that point stack. An awesome clip. A bit of a longer clip from Scoper49 using the SKS, a 15 kill streak in total with some rage in the chat, always fun to see. I quite like clips like this, using weapons that aren't really seen too much on the top plays on a map, Dawnbreaker, that again we don't see too often for infantry plays. A really awesome Battlefield 4 infantry clip.
Enemy sniper. Rest of your location.
There's your med kit. Go get it.
And finally today, another clip from the PlayStation 3. This is from X-SWAT playing on Firestorm. It seems to me as if he's camping on top of a hill. Nonetheless, he still manages to pull off this awesome body slam on an enemy player. Killing himself in the process, but still, absolutely ridiculous. Thanks for watching this episode of the Battlefield Top Plays. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below. Remember to send your top plays into battlefieldtopplays@gmail.com. You can email me a YouTube link or upload them to Google Drive or Dropbox and link me that as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.